Get in, losers, we're going op shopping in Maryborough, crown of the Queensland coast. The jewel in the crown that is the Fraser Coast line of Queensland. Whatever. It's a great place, we're going there. Its claim to fame is being the birthplace of the author of Mary Poppins, but I have a friend who grew up there and she had told me there are heaps of op shops. So I rounded up my sister and my niece and we hit the road to check it out. We did not even get out of Brisbane before we saw an op shop on the side of the road. It was in a church. I think it was called Gerard's Op Shop on the north side. So we stopped in. This place had heaps of books and it looked like it was going to be really promising. The prices were right, but there really wasn't anything to be found except for books. It did, however, have this, so it may have been the best op shop we went to the whole trip. Then we were back on the highway, which is, according to my sister,
the most dangerous thing you can do in Australia. Death-wise, you know?
Yes. Death-wise.
Death-wise, like it's the most dangerous thing to do is to drive on a freeway. So you just got to pick a lane, stick to it.
Then we pulled off the highway at Caloundra so we could go and have a little swim at Happy Valley, which is one of the most delightful places in the world. This is such a dumb way to drink. When I was a kid, my best friend's parents had a holiday unit at Caloundra and we went there every holiday, so I am deeply attached to this cute beach. The first op shop in Caloundra that we went to was the Salvos, and it was really clean, but just no finds from my point of view. My sister did get 2 handbags. And then we went to the Lifeline, which I liked much more. It had a whole vintage section, which was awesome. I got a tablecloth, which I'm going to turn into something. Watch this space. I got like a faux Versace blouse and one of those wool blankets that everyone loves. We are leaving Caloundra. There's some lovely afternoon sunlight. And now it's 2 hours to Maryborough. So we're all going to sit around tonight and read a chapter each from... What did you buy?
Cleopatra and Antony.
It's going to be a really wild night at the Ned Kelly Motel. On a road trip, it's important to keep your driver alert and entertained, like I did by describing the whole plot of Frozen's Christmas special, Olaf's Frozen Adventure, to my sister. But he like screws it up and gets chased and everything like lights on fire. And then in the meantime, the girls work out that their Christmas tradition was Olaf, because every year they used to make an Olaf and play with him.
Oh, that's cute.
And then so it's like, we did have a Christmas tradition. It's you, Olaf. And then they're all like happy. And speaking of Christmas movies, if you live in Australia and are looking to live out your Hallmark movie fantasy of spending the silly season in a small town and falling in love with the owner of a Christmas shop, we passed one in Tyro. And then the great man appeareth. I actually know nothing about Ned Kelly. I don't know if he's like a problematic king, but it was the cheapest novelty hotel that I could find. It was dinner time when we got to Maryborough, so we just got some KFC and lay in bed watching Robert Owen's Instagram stories.
I'd be stoked.
So this is one of the finds from yesterday. Can't capture magic unless you're always rolling. You just gotta keep rolling and say, what? Keep rolling. I wonder how accurately you have to like sing a song to get copyright infringement. Day 2. Today we are hitting Maryborough op shops, of which there are 7. How many do you think we will get done out of 7 before we get tired and grumpy?
I think we could do a good 5.
5. Huge. Rachel?
You got the key.
Oh. I have.
Just want to close it until... Oh, you got it.
I got the key.
How many hot shops out of 7 we
7. Let's do it.
7?
Yeah.
Oh my
We're not
gosh.
here to.
There's
That's really rude.
There's a saying in Australia, we're not here to fuck spiders.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say, but I thought maybe I should.
Alright, 7. I don't think I can do 7. Alright, let's do 7. I appreciate that they like gave him a booty.
They also gave him proper jackets, sleep in the back.
Oh, she's holding one.
Did you get that, love?
While we had our coffee, we walked around Queen's Park, which had some huge African sausage trees and figs. It turns out Thursday is market day in Maryborough, so there was heaps on the main drag, including this amazing guitar band. I'm sorry, you've been so patient. Okay, we're finally back in the op shops. This was a lifeline. Hey Rachel, would you say that going to 7 op shops in one day is a fashion marathon? Then we found this pop-up op shop inside a church. This one had heaps of cool stuff actually. And it was crazy cheap. I think everything I bought came to like $8. I need to go get supplies, because the water in the Ned Kelly motel does not taste awesome, so we couldn't fill up our drink bottles. We went to a big Salvation Army. This store was awesome. It had a really nice vibe. It was stuffed to the gills.
Mrs. Claus.
So that was op shop 3 for Maryborough, and now it's raining and it's very humid, and we are gonna stop for lunch. Then, as predicted, I got tired and grumpy. We did not make it to 7 op shops in one day. I think we did 4 and 2 antique stores. So, after a very relaxing lie down at the NKM, we went to dinner at Maryborough's 50s themed diner. He's a little bit much. Yeah, he's got lips like this. Oh yeah. They also serve breakfast, so we went back for waffles. But luckily there's different staff working, so they don't know that we did a back-to-back. Hey, we look the same. What? I posed with some buff hunks, and then we found another antique store that sold dragon eggs. Finally, we visited the last op shop of the trip, the giant Lifeline. It was at this stage I started feeling pretty bummed out about the result of the op shopping so far. The problem seemed to be what my friend Caroline has termed the Anko effect. The racks at op shops spilleth over with cheap Kmart brand synthetics that people have evidently bought for cheap, not valued, and then donated. None of this is news, but fast fashion ruins everything, including now my love of op shopping. I think 2 days of physically swiping left on garbage clothes also made me lose my frame of reference for what I actually like to wear. I kept thinking like, oh, I'll know it when I see it. But by the end of the trip, I really wasn't sure. And the stuff I ended up with, I don't know how much I'm going to wear it. And that was it, the end of our time in Maryborough. Before last year, me and my sister had not lived in the same city for like 20 years. She moved away when I was still in high school. This trip was a well overdue catching up on some lost time. It was so much fun. We're going to do it every year before Christmas as a new tradition. You are the tradition, Olaf. That's a callback. I planned that. Okay. Comment Bruce if you're still here. Thank you. Love you. I'll show you the clothes next time. Bye bye.